Alright, you've done the hard work. You've navigated the treacherous waters of the nitrogen cycle. Your aquarium is no longer a hostile environment. It's a stable ecosystem, ready for life. This is a critical moment. Many an expedition has failed at this very stage. You've patiently waited, testing the water, watching ammonia levels drop to zero, watching nitrite levels drop to zero. Now the real adventure begins. It's time to introduce your first inhabitants. This isn't just about adding pretty fish. It's about establishing a thriving outpost in your living room. Success depends on smart choices and a steady hand. This is where your survival instincts must kick in. The mission is clear. Populate your base camp with hardy, resilient survivors. You are the leader of this expedition. The lives of these creatures are in your hands. This is a responsibility not to be taken lightly. The environment you've created is pristine, but it's also delicate. A wrong move now could destabilize everything you've worked for. We're not just throwing things in and hoping for the best. We are making calculated decisions for long-term survival. Strategy. Your first stop is the fish store. This is your primary scouting location, but be warned, it can be a dangerous place. Not all suppliers are created equal. Your mission is to identify the healthiest, strongest specimens. Look at the tanks carefully. They should be clean, with clear water. Murky water, or a high number of dead fish, is a major red flag. Avoid any tank that looks like a disaster zone. Now focus on the fish themselves. You're looking for signs of vitality. A healthy fish is an active fish. It should be swimming around confidently, not hiding in a corner or gasping at the surface. Its fins should be intact, not clamped to its body or tattered and torn. Observe its breathing, steady and regular, not rapid and panicked. Look for clear, bright eyes. Cloudy eyes are a sign of infection. Be patient. Observe for several minutes. Examine the body for abnormalities, white spots, fuzzy patches, sores, unusual growths. These suggest parasites or fungal infections like ick or fin rot. A healthy fish has smooth, clean skin and vibrant color. Dull colors can mean stress or illness. Now that you know how to spot a healthy fish, you need to think about teamwork. Not all species play well together. In the wild, it's survival of the fittest. In your tank, you are the one who creates the peace. You must assemble a team that can coexist without constant conflict. This means researching the temperament of each species you're considering. Natural aggressors, fin nippers, territorial bullies. These are not good candidates for a beginner's community tank. You want a harmonious group, not a constant battle for dominance that will stress your fish and you. A good rule of thumb is to choose fish of a similar size and temperament. Avoid mixing very large, boisterous fish with small, timid ones. The smaller fish will live in constant fear, hiding away and struggling to get food. This is a recipe for disaster. Also, consider where in the tank each fish likes to live. Some are bottom dwellers, like Corydoras catfish. Others prefer the mid-level, like tetras. And some, like guppies, will often hang out near the surface. By choosing fish that occupy different levels of the water column, you reduce competition for space and create a more balanced, dynamic environment. Always consider the adult size of the fish, not the size it is in the store. That cute little fish might grow into a monster that terrorizes its tank mates. This is a classic rookie mistake. Do your homework. A quick search online will tell you the maximum size and temperament of almost any fish species. When you're just starting out, you need fish that are as tough as old boots. You need the special forces of the fish world, hardy, adaptable, and forgiving of the occasional rookie mistake. At the top of this list are the live bearers, guppies, platies, mollies. These guys are the ultimate survivors. They're active, they're colorful, and generally peaceful. They eat a wide variety of foods, and tolerate a broader range of water parameters. An excellent choice for your first mission. Lots of movement and color to bring your tank to life. Next up, tetras and rasboras, neon tetras, cardinal tetras, harlequin rasboras. Small, peaceful, schooling fish. Get them in a group of at least 6. A lone tetra is a stressed tetra. In a group they feel secure and behave naturally. Perfect mid-water swimmers. They add a beautiful, shimmering presence to the tank. Generally hardy, but buy from a good source. They can be sensitive after a rough journey to the store. For your ground crew, you can't do better than Corydoras catfish. These are the tireless workers of the aquarium world. Peaceful bottom dwellers, cleaning up leftover food. They're incredibly charming to watch as they bustle about their business. You've made your selection. You have your new recruits in the bag. The mission is not over yet. The journey home and the introduction to the tank are fraught with peril. This is the acclimation phase, and it's absolutely critical. First, get them home as quickly as possible. Don't make a detour for groceries. The longer they're in that small bag, the more their stress levels rise. The longer they're in that small bag, the more waste builds up in the water. Protect them from direct sunlight. Protect them from extreme temperature changes during transport. This is a delicate operation. Once you are back at base, do not just dump the fish into the tank. This is a rookie move that can send them into shock and kill them. The water in the bag is different from your tank water. Different temperature, different pH. You must equalize these conditions slowly. Start by floating the sealed bag in your aquarium for about 15 to 20 minutes. This will allow the water temperature inside the bag to match the temperature of your tank water. Next, you need to acclimate them to the water chemistry. After floating the bag, open the top and roll down the sides to create a little floating raft. Every 10 minutes, add a small amount of your aquarium water, about half a cup, to the bag. Do this 4 or 5 times over the course of about an hour. This slowly and gently introduces the fish to the new pH and hardness of your tank water. This gradual process minimizes stress and gives their bodies time to adjust. Rushing this step is a gamble you don't want to take.